Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. I'm going to throw some cards for today's daily message and just kind of see what comes out. Hopefully at the end of this you have a little bit more insight of how your day can unfold or possible different perspectives, right? It's all about like knowledge is power and like how do you grow into a higher vibration of self. And so if I can offer that for you today, then like, cool. We're just going to kind of go through and see. And so whatever's going on, I don't know if you've done grounding meditation already or you've done priming or something like that. But I am feeling like a little bit of a block in your throat chakra. So if anything does come up, just identify it, see it, and release it. It's really the key to shifting your energetic frequency of the throat, right? And it could be something to do with your security that is really kind of hindering you stepping into your highest truth of self, right? So what are you burdening? What in love is making you feel like you don't fit, right? Or that you... this totality, fleeting, slowing down, so it's also in your solar plex, and it's kind of like whenever you meet somebody who it could really be something, it's almost like everything that it can't be comes to the surface. I don't know. Again, it makes you want to run for the door. Like, right? It like makes you want to go, nope, not happening. Because you instantly get triggered or you instantly see like how it could not benefit you moving forward, right? It becomes more of a liability than an asset. So like, where is it that you're complaining about this or replaying this? Because like the thing is like where your attention goes, your energy flows. And so if you're constantly in a state of, like it can't, it's gonna be amazing. But then you're never showing your profit, your vision of the creation that you are like you're not like, it's that whole like you pay yourself first and then you save for a rainy day, right? And then you pay all your bills. And it's kind of like understanding your obligations, also understanding like where you're amplifying your situations, right? Causing a constraint. You could also be following like internal impulse, and thinking, oh, should I really get X, Y, and Z or whatever? And like you could be hearing a yes, but it could very well be something of a lower vibration because of the fact that you are operating out of a state of like burdens, of uncertainty, of like your root chakra, right? Of like that security being shaken. And so like, no, there's a renewal coming, right? There is a you stepping into your divine state of being. And allowing like what needs to unfold to in fact unfold, right? Claiming victory over yourself and over like what is coming into being, right? Somebody's also dreaming of a daughter, and somebody also is like kind of coming in with their tail tucked between their legs, right? Like they're in this like, oh no state of being, oh poor me state of being. I don't know. But there's going to be a self-realization, a rebirth, understanding of why you're in the constraints you're in, and like how when you share, you open up a gateway that tells the divine that you're giving without expectation, right? Like this very profound thing happened to me once, couple times, but anyway, but I used to go out and like feed the homeless, and I used to go out and like just help people like without asking anything, right? And growing up, like my dad used to just go and like take people like lunches, and just like people like randomly that just looked like they needed a lunch, right? And I never understood it. And this was years ago. And then I went out and we were passing out like hot plate meals, and my one friend said, hey, you know, when you give, like ask about like what their trials and tribulations have been, and offer a meal, but don't offer it with any expectations, right? Like just be open to the possibilities of what comes. And I have to tell you, it's like, not only does it open your heart, but it opens in humanity. And the truth is like, regardless of what a person's going through, like we're all having a human experience. And there's a lot of different factors that go into a lot of different things, right? Like, this can easily be like somebody who is a coworker, or somebody in line, or a librarian, whatever it is, right? But it's like bringing in that state of like common courtesy and humanity, and like genuinely being in the present moment, right? Like when you actually put your phone down and you are just in the here and the now, and in the conscious awareness of like what is taking place in this moment, right? And you pull back and you understand like that person is like where I used to be, or that person is going through X, Y, and Z, or, you know, this is where I was 2 minutes before I didn't talk to that person, and you know what, how did they impact me? And that, I don't know why, but there's something with this reactivation of self, of understanding that like you actually, it's the king, they're showing me the king of the hill, like you claim the victory in the overcoming of what you've been experiencing, right? And so there's some kind of an accomplishment, celebration, reward. Guides are bringing something to you, right? Lord Shiva, transcendence. You got 3 guides today: Freya, phrases and cycles, and Mother Mary, love and peace. Joy and contentment's at the bottom. Yeah, so like as you're going through this next renewal cycle, or the renewal cycle that you're going to be having today, take note of like where your security is getting rocked, right? Where your intuition is either spot on or cloudy. And it's kind of like doing an inventory of your environment. And then look at what you're creating, like in your patterns, in your thought patterns, and in your vocalization of your spell casting, right? Because like words are spells. And so like whatever you're creating in your spoken word is literally coming into being. And so like take inspiration with that, right? Take a reflection time and say, like, what is it that I'm truly creating in my 6th dimensional reality, right? Where is it that I am operating out of my third eye and I trust it? There is discernment there. And I trust my truth. I have a knowing. And that's really what I would focus on, like, for this week, for today. Like, take honor, take heed, and step closer to your cornucopia of what it is you're supposed to be unfolding. I'm going to leave that there. If something in this resonated for you, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, be well. Ciao.